So outside of that, it's great.
Okay. Oh, I need to set the game capture to. Oh, God. Of course, it's not gonna. So I'm gonna have to do display capture instead. There you go. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
you need to be watching the stream.
Cool.
Do I have to be watching the stream?
Well, if you're going to
This is a
participate,
problem, considering I can't even get Twitch to load.
I don't see our channel.
Is the internet on?
No.
Actually, yeah, I can't even load anything. What's going on?
I'm in the IRC chat for the stream. Is that close enough?
Nope.
There it goes.
All right, I'm on the thing. I'm on the stream.
I will see if I can get on the stream. Like this Twitch streaming for some reason in the browser interferes with the video streaming I'm doing to get the video to my Mac.
Okay, I'm there now.
Okay. Instructions are, or it should show you on a pop-up there. Howdy,
You
Alter.
must grant the extension access to read your Twitch username. Or is that for me, or? I'm really confused right now. Your nobles may join the game.
Okay. Steve has joined. He's one of the chiefs of the North.
Pronouns. Oh, frick.
Lee has joined as a patrician of the coast. I think you can,
Choose?
if you own the game, you can join a
What?
specific region, but
I have to have pronouns.
what's the difference?
Um. Howdy, everyone.
I guess Lee figured out how to join as an owner in the game.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, I opened up the game and then
Ah.
associated my Twitch account, and then I did the customizations.
I just did that now. So am I not whatever I need to be? I just linked it. I linked it after I joined, apparently.
Mark and I on the same team.
Looks like it. You can join Grandees of the South specifically.
What is happening?
I don't know.
You do it?
I hit quit because I didn't understand the screen anymore.
I don't understand it either. In order to host Twitch games, you need to custom what? Account link? Do I have to do that? Become a noble?
Yeah,
Yes,
I linked it, but it
Oh
didn't.
my god.
It,
How many factor authentication is required? Too many.
17 factor.
Fuck.
Be just like work, you know, you add in a new multi-factor, and you can't get rid of anything else.
that's what I.
It randomly assigns you if you don't own the games now. If you had a copy of the game and you linked it to your Twitch account, you would be able to do this option and join whatever region you want. Otherwise, you're going to join a random one.
So do we even need to be running the game then, or
Nope.
how does this work?
Nope. All you
We
gotta
don't?
No. All you gotta do is link it to your Twitch
Okay,
account.
well. So much for getting everybody a copy.
Well, I mean, owning the game allows you to pick one of these specific.
Do I not even need to do this on a PC? I could be doing this on my Mac and not deal with the Mac
Yeah.
versus PC. And my PC doesn't know my freaking Twitch credentials.
It looks like that might be the case. What a simplified, Mark. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. Do you only need the game if you're hosting or something?
Yes.
Ah.
Well, that's if we're playing over Twitch. Anybody can join via Twitch as long as we got the extension installed, which I do.
All right. Well, hopefully this works in Safari, which would be the next obstacle. Oh, how did you? Oh, where's the instructions, Quinn?
They're on the upper left, and these big red banners.
What? Where's the website that I gotta go to?
You don't gotta go to a website. You gotta go to you gotta open up the
Where's that?
game, and in
But I
the game,
I didn't need the game.
No,
You
need
don't.
the game to initially link your
Are you kidding me?
you need the
Okay.
game to be able to choose a specific county. But
I
if
don't
you
have the game
don't,
on my Mac.
but if you don't,
Let
then
me
you just
simplify for you,
join.
Mark. Let me simplify for you because I know for a fact you don't care.
Just go with
Well,
what
that's
you
fine.
got. Just stop.
You
Well,
can
that's
just-
what I'm saying. Is like, how do I get to the game in a browser? Like, what's the
You-
URL?
You go to twitch.tv/idle show and you do exactly what you've already done.
Oh, okay. So I'm already done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you just
Oh,
gotta
okay.
you just gotta watch for prompts on the screen.
Oh, so I don't need anything in the browser, is what you're saying? Okay. All I need is Twitch.
I'm
I
sorry, Bird.
No,
Am I
that's
noble
that's
now?
probably quite all right with Bird.
Yeah, you're a chief of the North, Steve.
Okay.
As far as I know, people can join in while we're playing. So. How's it going, Bird? I hope you enjoyed the Exorcist advertisement. I'm sure you already knew about it, though. Juicy pear bean. Let's see. I'll get rid of this. There we go.
So
So, I'm just giving
do I?
You just
do I-
wait.
do
You
I-
just wait.
Okay. All right.
Hard, I know.
Confusing.
You go to McDonald's all the time anyway, alternate. That's why you got a McDonald's app. How to rice corn and dust. Welcome
Howdy,
in.
howdy. So, Mark, are we gonna scheme to overthrow King Lothar here?
My gosh. How do you know what teams are what?
Well, you see where your name is here?
No.
Yeah, so we're on the green team.
You're
We're
on the
the
green
Patrons-
team.
Patrons of the Coast.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Patricians of the
so-
Coast.
so why
we have
does-
the best properties?
So why, Lee? Why did you have that little banner of yours with the little gold thing? on it,
Because he
right?
linked his copy of the game with Twitch.
So have I. That's what I've been trying to.
Right,
figure
but
out
you had
why.
already joined before you did that.
I see.
Can you
Should I
unjoin?
quit out and?
I
try
don't
again?
know.
I don't know if it. So, as far as I'm aware, the only thing it allows you to do is explicitly say what section or which clan you want to be part of,
And you get a fancy
and be able
banner.
to customize your avatar. I don't know if it does anything else than that.
Howdy,
Excuse me,
Canoe. You require an explanation of what's going on? These two red banners here tell you exactly what's going on. All you gotta do is type into chat what you want to do.
So no one is on King Lothar's faction.
I'm
So-
on my faction. That's all that matters.
Yourself.
Is this on my screen or is this on the stream? It's almost there. You must grant the extension access.
That is on your screen,
Wow.
I think. Yeah, I just
How does one do that? When did computers get hard? King of the Castle. What is this? Manage access? What? When I hit this?
Everybody else seems to have done it without much problem.
Manage
Oh.
access. Great.
So what's
then,
funny is
yeah.
I still
and
I'm
there's a
linked.
grant button.
I reopened and it still doesn't show that banner on me.
Okay, that's because you were already in here.
Yeah, you're already in the game. There may be a way for you to explicitly quit.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Like unjoin. I don't know. Can
You're in
Quinn,
here,
can you like select Rigetti and like kick him out?
I don't. I can see how much money Steve has, but I can't do anything with him as far as I can tell. Okay, we ready to start?
Sure.
Limos here.
No idea what we're doing. Oh, welcome to Coast Limo.
Hope everybody's happy with their assignments because we're about to start. Do you keep the money after the game? Sure, why not? It's imaginary money, so keep it in your brain.
No idea what's going on or how this game works.
You'll
Rather.
just be given prompts. Okay. So, here's my goals, and here's your goal. I need to acquire an heir, and then complete my ambition to win. My first stream will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Keep an eye on the region's schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. And y'all are doing the scheming. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it's too high, the regions may rebel against you. For you nobles, to win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels. That's these stats here. How you vote is up to you. For your region's schemes to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom, and like that's gonna happen. If your defiant status,
everything.
your defiant status high enough, you can rebel. It pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Let's do council introduction.
Or Doom, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You just all you do is read the screen and then type in
Like I said,
to chat. That's
we're doomed.
all you do. It's
Okay.
so simple.
All right. I believe.
Fine. All right, got it. We've already gone through most of this. First duty is meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the wealthy coast, and of course the scorching south. Introduce myself to... Let's introduce myself to... Let's see. Who's got the biggest military? I'll introduce myself to the chief. I want to ingratiate myself to the people with the biggest military.
Oh, why do we have the smallest military?
Because you're... Probably because you're the
I guess
wealthy,
we're
wealthy
trading
people. See your
Oh, we
king-
are shrewd traders.
Mm.
This is Mark right here.
That's me?
Wears a mask. It
Yeah,
says right
Revan
here,
11.
Lord Partition,
Revan
Revan
711.
711.
I'm so fancy.
Grandee's inside. It's Grandee Canoe. Doesn't look like Canoe. May the 9th God bless your region, your majesty. Trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. And with that, introductions are done. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs.
Is Steve playing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's playing. Yeah, you're in, Steve.
It's very easy. You,
Okay.
like I said, you just watch and put in prompts as necessary. The path to victory. Monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. Spouse is useful, but not necessary. Okay, got it. Do the thing before the stuff runs out. First you reign the most difficult. New and unproven, the nobles and the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh no!
Oh no!
To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. The question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I hope it doesn't. Let's see. What's my goal? Stability. Stability.
How do you feel about puppets?
Let's go with as a peacekeeper. An admirable. It's just over the next few years. We focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. That's me. I'm Your Majesty, by the way. Alright, let's be the king. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be
you're not really a king.
Sure, I am. Shouldn't I be giving orders now? Of course, Your Majesty. But to
King
delay
waiting.
any longer would make the nobles restless. When nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest battle. We wouldn't want that, I guess. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation, Mom! This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Let's. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Okay. Voting. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way.
I keep trying to click the buttons on your screen.
Yeah, no, don't do that. I mean, you can. It's not going to do anything, I don't think.
No.
The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you decide. When the vote opens, nobles vote using the command bang vote, followed by the choice letter, i.e. vote A or B or whatever vote. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted, or the timer hits zero. Okay, these are the things y'all are voting on. Now, I can take the voting option off the table. What does this do? This lowers my authority. This raises this. Oof, this takes 1,000 bucks out. Oof, I don't mind that so much. Throw the king into the river? That raises stability. These are all okay. What's your preferred voting option? And this gets one extra vote.
So what kind of what kind of coronation?
Yeah.
We start off by just, hey, Quinn, let's just throw you in the river.
I don't know, that doesn't seem so weird. It doesn't matter. Here. Let's do this. Throw the king in the river. Gets an extra vote. Why not?
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, there's my vote. It shows up there. That's nice.
Howdy, Prince Artemis. Welcome in.
Howdy, Prince Artemis.
Everybody likes throw the king in the river.
Well, I hope you like getting wet.
You gotta spell vote right, Steve.
Damn it.
Vote is over.
You missed your vote, Steve. You
right.
misspelled it.
7 nobles and me voted for throw the king in the river because who wouldn't want to throw me in the river? Okay. It is decided. The king will be thrown in the river. Hooray. Stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. What? What kind of... I mean, why would I say that? I voted for that. Let me change out of my nice robes first. Nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Yes, so you were meant to vote. Now that you played all events, advance the game by clicking NC. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Once you meet the stat requirements of stage 1, it'll move on to the next stage. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Bork of the Prince Artemis clan, charismatic northern hero, stands precarious in the longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Lothar. How do we make that happen? Alright. Chiefs of the North, you have 25 seconds to vote.
I think you are Chiefs, Steve.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Everybody wants raised stability, which is interesting because it's also my goal. Voting has closed.
Voting is closed.
Wish you could click.
Chiefs plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must reign stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. It's already there. Balthazar of the Dust Mini Zeros 2 lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a day. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. This is whoever the grandees are. I don't remember who is grandees.
Canoe, I know, is on Grandees. I'm not sure who else. I don't care.
Enough nobles had voted to continue.
Clearly, you must yield to the climate of my clan. It is the only way.
Alright. Lower your own defiance. It's already won. The grandees plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. Everything hinges on the spy master. The grandees must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Interesting. Okay. Wow, this is going against me already. Avis of the Aldricuro family, probably mispronounced that, but that's okay. Sinister business mogul scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose, maybe? Yeah, prose. While fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Lothar. Something must be done.
Definitely much more legitimate. That's what we want to do here, Mark.
What? I don't understand.
Vote A, B, or C.
Subterfuge, conspiracy, or corruption? I agree with the
Nemo? Corruption? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I can't vote. Oh, I misspelled it like Steve did. He corrected my mind.
You corrupted your vote.
There, you got it. Lord Authority. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they
That's
must
right.
ensure that the rule of law is crumbled. To advance their scheming, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Great. Everybody is currently winning their schemes. Here you can review the schemes and requirements. Right? When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have. These upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt that the nobles are already scheming to crown the region's preferred claimant. Okay.
Do we all get masks?
Only the patricians are wearing masks.
Just the patricians. So only us
okay.
cool kids from the coast.
Adopt a new
I didn't
law
know.
alters how voting.
You're all cool. I thought
No
I
one
was just
agrees
cool.
with that. Okay. Let's see. This is good for me. But it's also good for
that's-
cheese.
You definitely don't want to do that one.
Monarch can mark the preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority.
That's a bad one too.
How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view?
Whoever's eating, you're hitting the mic.
Okay, so the patricians want low authority. So I want higher authority. This unfortunately coincides with my goals also. So the Chiefs might be getting their first part of their scheme, but we'll have to work extra hard to foil the second and third parts. I'm going to adopt Iron Choice. Alright, let's see. Oh no, baby! We've got an avalanche.
Avalanche.
Check out this avalanche. This is a player who has bought King of the Castle. They can set their customization. Yep. Appear more often in the story. This is Chief Prince Artemis right here. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There are few survivors. A tragedy.
Well, presumably Artemis was a survivor. I mean, standing right there.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe. Maybe that's.
I don't think Artemis lives in that village. I don't think they hang around in villages that might get buried. So I would expect them to survive. I suppose the kingdom can lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help them, but surely they'll vote with compassion. Let's see. There's nothing to be done. We can lower defiance. Strict wish to lead a memorial for those lost. I like this one. You know, I really don't like this one. Let's just go ahead and veto this. I trust you'll all vote the right way.
I was going to vote for that one.
I know you weren't.
Is this an everybody vote?
Yep.
Oh, did I do it? Nope.
Nope. There you go.
I guess
I like-
slash vote is a thing.
I like that one. Instruct the expert to lead a memorial for those lost.
Yeah, I did. I accidentally did slash vote instead.
Yeah, it's like a poll is not currently active.
Unfortunately, the
already
Archbishop decides
confused.
to take the opportunity of the memorial to blame the disaster on the victims, claiming that the ninth god has punished the North for their pagan ways. The North is now more defiant, and their faith, I think, was rock bottom already. The chiefs are furious. They're angry. Okay. Here's the honor guard. Here. Once you were king and you had personal protection, why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt. Need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Fortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs were the most famous warrior heroes. The patricians would champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees offer the fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel.
Oh, you gotta. I've watched enough anime. You gotta be careful about those battle nuns and the battle maids.
I'm thinking battle nuns. Be careful, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalty will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Tell me about these battle nuns. Whoa, that's crazy
Bird.
looking. Good night, bird.
Good night, bird.
Terrifying
Have a good
warriors,
one.
and they've sworn a vow of silence. At least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalties to church above all, even your safety. With the Northern warriors, bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble with the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Coastal gladiators, a gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities with their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable. Can you trust them? I've made my decision. We're not even going to entertain the idea of mercenaries because that costs money. Okay. The Southern Nuns could adjust their defiance either way. I need to raise their defiance. Ooh, this decreases my authority, but definitely don't need that. Let's go with the nuns.
You sure you don't want those foreign mercenaries?
Yeah, we don't need that. Let's go with the
I think that'd be
nuns.
pretty good.
Oh, okay. I should have chosen a different one. Because that would have raised... Okay, I understand. Raise some defiance in places, but lowers the numbers. Yeah, now I see. That's fine. We'll figure this game out. Battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel masks, betraying nothing before filing into formation behind you. Nah, no foreign mercenaries. We don't want to spend money. Alright, a new baby. Greetings, Your August Majesty. Some fine news for my citizens on the coast. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion?
There wasn't a 6.
Do what?
It could have been a 6. You know, they could just be looking at it
Oh,
upside
I
down.
guess true. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're looking at it with the baby right side up. Let's see. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. I'm going to go with this. Gift the parents a bounty of jewels and find one.
Well, this time I'm going to use exclamation point instead of a slash.
Their Everybody else wants to blow it. Alter, you want disability to go up. Why are you doing this? You're a blue man. So what indication? I guess y'all don't have any. Just gotta remember which one you are.
Yeah, we just have to remember what clan we are on. Yeah.
Good luck with that. King has no time for peasant brats. Oh well, it's only the citizens. They'll survive. But rumors of your coldness circulate amongst the common.
There has to be a village in the north.
Alright, I think that's an end season. There's nothing else left to do here. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any buildings in any region, each of which affects a stat. Here's a list of everybody. This is done through an auction, where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command: exclamation fund a letter indicated on these placards, and X, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction.
Howdy, casual.
Howdy, casual. How's it going? When did it start?
Yeah, Zach is right. There's the Twitch overlay on our side. If you click the icon in the top left,
it'll
it gives
show
us
you.
a fly out that shows me how much wealth I have, what our scheme is,
Ah,
and whatnot.
that's good to know.
So we do fund.
Oh, he's going all in.
Almost.
What's that
All
for? Thieves
in.
Guild reduces
Yeah.
trade. That sucks. I want to reduce trade.
Oh wait a minute, no, I did the wrong. I meant I was trying to do the theater. Can I change?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, let me change my vote. Oh no, I actually apparently voted twice because I have no money. So I funded both.
Going down even further. All right, what do we got here now? Finding a spouse, something I should do.
I know, Limo. I'm sorry.
Northern Outreach. Let's pay attention to these guys for a little bit. Chief Alton, Your Majesty, the scholars and great thinkers of the South have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. We call it a weed eater. It's a revolutionizing agriculture. Be of great use to us in the north, where farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. We'll not share the designs of the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Okay. So these things will affect these people's stats, if I understand right. We vote this one. Do it. We'll do it.
Do it.
Do it. We got votes all over the place.
It's pretty split.
I mean, the design, the
like
machines are a front to honest farmers. But if we have to, sharing the designs, that'd be the way to go. If we have to.
Force the grandees to distribute these. We will do it. That's right. Get that defiance up there.
It's tyranny.
It's tyranny. Tell you, you're punishing innovation and shackling the free market. It won't like that, the free market. Free market gets pretty testy. Is chat on a delay? No.
Shouldn't be.
Actually, I didn't set audio delays, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference for this game.
Actually, I think it was set on a.
No, I didn't think you were talking about audio delay, but saying delay reminded me about the audio delay. Okay. In fact, the market doesn't mind much. The machines go a long way to improving agriculture in other regions, making your kingdom more prosperous as a whole. Ooh, look at all this fantastic farming going on here. Look at all this fantastic defiance we got.
Yeah, I think I turned off the chat delay that was on for whatever reason.
Northern Outrage is what we got left. We need to get our authority back up. I demand the Archbishop apologize for insulting us at the Avalanche Memorial the other month. We may worship different gods than the rest of them, but we're all citizens of the same kingdom. We deserve respect. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can be either random or based on a stack. The percentage shows a chance of success. Okay. So, what does this mean? A 30% chance I'll gain authority? Stay silent. So, this will raise defiance here. Lower defiance everywhere else. Don't like that. Has an effect based on your authority. Oh, based on my authority. Okay. Doesn't necessarily. Okay. So we don't really know what the effect is. Check the Archbishop replacing someone. No, you with one who will keep his mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut.
I am going to say.
Well, Artemis knows what he's talking about. You know, you should definitely vote A.
I'm going to do
I'm sure there's
iron choice
absolutely
on
no
this
ulterior
one.
motives going on.
You want me to take anything down for?
I was really hoping to get some more support here. Sack the Archbishop and replace him with someone who will keep his mouth shut. Two burly officers drag the Archbishop from the church, still dressed in striped pajamas. The replacement is installed before him. Okay. Stability went way down, which is bad for the Chiefs. The Chiefs are very low now. The defiance here went up. That's good. This is fine. This is fine.
Fine. Everything's fine.
This worked out okay. Archbishop sacking satisfies the north, but the rest of the kingdom is in shock at such treatment of a holy man. In sermons up and down the country, priests preach that you are a tyrant. That's okay. It's okay to be a tyrant. Let's find a spouse. A spouse!
A spouse? Find a spoose.
In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. My mom. Why haven't you found a spoose yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married.
I don't want a spoose.
Finding a spouse will raise authority and stability. Okay, we like that. No. If you go with a not grandee spouse, it'll always raise their defiance. Yeah, we're definitely not going with a grandee spouse. I've been busy, Mom. Better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I like the ladies, alright. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential political families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Fine, Mom. You're not my real mom. And this is taxation. Set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, these grandees, they got plenty of money.
Oh, we got tax sliders.
Plenty of money. These the Chiefs could probably use. We can go light on the patricians, I guess. Get that defiance down.
I like bribes. I can be bribed.
Get that wealth up, because we're going to take a little bit of a wealth hit here. But we're not gonna punish the North. We've already done good things for the North. We still need money. Defiance for the grandees is now aggrieved. Defiance now grumbling for the patricians. I think that was good.
The defiance is now grumbling. No, it's just my stomach that's grumbling.
So I like where these are. These are good. Although I do want that stability up. We need to get this up a couple of spaces. Let's visit. Made a curious discovery in the north. What's going on? Your Majesty. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. Yeah, I mean, it practically just happened. I don't
remember that avalanche?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just fake news.
I remember a tragedy. That avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return.
Must be having a pretty good rave inside then.
I'm okay with all of this, being honest. I'm not gonna. Although. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with it. Do as you like. Bias? Of course there's bias. Also, Casual Hoy, thank you for the follow. 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're really on top of things, aren't we? Let's send in those quails.
Send in those nerdlings. Voting has closed. Team scholars are sent forth to investigate, accompanied by a few officers of the lodge to ensure their safety. You hope to hear back from them soon. I'm sure they'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
A new trend.
I mean, they packed a lunch and everything, so they're good. They're good.
Lord Patrician, Casual Wheel is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. I like crab.
I like the sell you crab.
Of course he does. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet.
Fashionable pet.
The creatures are so rare
They're
that
great.
one can now sell for as much as a mansion.
I mean, you don't want to be the only person without a bejeweled crab, do you?
I don't know. Very well. I'll see this crab. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value.
They're NFT crabs.
What a waste of everyone's time. I'll make the sale of jewel crabs illegal. Well, I won't go that far. Look, I appreciate the offer, but I'm trying to
Oh
quit.
no, come on. You really gotta have a box of crabs.
I'm trying to quit.
trying to quit.
Crabs, honestly, what is this kingdom coming to? Alright. Let's see. What kind of a wife could I end up with? I found 3 potential matches for one eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Basically, it wasn't a present. It cost $1,000. It's half the freaking treasury. All right. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment.
You get to meet their portraits.
You just need a match that befits your station. Is this going to be a Tinder thing? Am I going to be swiping left and right? She whisks away the cloths from the first portrait. This is Audwin, firstborn daughter of the northern, you said wing like a bird's wing clan. Always bird was still here. She's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child. Otherwise, she's decent enough company. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. Maybe so. I can see the appeal of wealthy.
You know, you wouldn't mind a little pyromancy and
From the coast we have
from your spoofs.
Clementine, the wealthy heir to another more wealthy. She's got a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. That's rare along the coast. Honesty is rare along the coast. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, and making more of it. Apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know much more about that. I like the sound of that. And finally, from the south, Vina, the eldest daughter of Zekrom 101 lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. No. But there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She dislikes city life and spends most of her time out hunting, with no one but her horse for company. She's tried her hand at a number of ventures, though they all seem to end in disaster. Don't like the look of her. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I have made my decision. It was... Show me.
It was Clementine.
It was Clementine.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely Clementine. Yes. Money.
Buddy.
Decision. It was Clementine of the coast. Everybody else can get mad. They're mutinous. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Let's end the season. Go house money. Go money. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news. The palace officials have been accepting my bribe. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. Better seat in the council chamber. Access to the king's rooms when he's out. What? But the important thing...
We're not going to talk about what happens in the king's room.
Staff are getting better, getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? Palace staff are one thing. The true prize will be the loyalty of the chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the king. The kingdom is in chaos. They will see the king as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less. They're still... Oh, no. They're on stability. 3 seasons. Okay. We just need to raise stability. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. What was it for Monarch's Choice again? I like this one. Let's adopt this one. Actually, hold on. Vote for the least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Ooh, this would make things so confusing.
Must vote for the least favorite option.
The option with the least votes will pass. That would be so funny. Let's see. No, I think the smart choice is this for now. I'm never removing the veto. The veto's too good. I wasn't getting much out of this. We'll replace that. Continue to rebellion report. One or more regions are able to rebel, as their defiance status is higher than both authority and stability. The rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. Stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win the civil war. Okay. Tags should take part in normal vote. Alright, so they're rebelling.
The canoe's on the verge of rebellion.
Okay. If you really want to rebel, you can type in that.
That's a great
Want to
emote.
rebel.
Bird has amazing emotes.
When does that kick off, I wonder? Oh, who's this? Other Empire. This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Ninth God's wrath. Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills, but it's on Graham D. Rice Two's lands and refuses to let us build it. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the Ninth God intended. Who put you up to this idea? I bet it was one of those patricians, like Orgasha. Yeah.
I know nothing about this.
Forbid the construction of an observatory. I mean, we could balance this. Nah, nobody's gonna go for that. Next season it'll kick off. Okay. Even if we decrease this, even if their defiance goes down. Don't know. I don't know how to read this. I don't know what this means exactly. Our authority is low, so I don't know if I trust it. But 50% chance of success, I get it. Okay. Let's just see where it goes. I don't really care that much. Uh-oh.
I mean, I figured, we can get the contracts to, build the observatory, right?
How's this going to resolve one? Let's see. Golden Tide at 4. Break the tie by selecting. Oh, I get to break the tie. I want to see. I want to see what happens with both of these. Let's go with this one. Let's build it. 4 nobles for constructing music. Authority chance. Damn! I was afraid of that. Local peasants, emboldened by religious zeal, storm the observatory and burn it down before it's even finished. Oh god, stability went down. This is bad. That's going to choose an ability to find the perpetrators is very convenient, but you can't prove anything. That was a bad choice. That's okay. I'm learning this. We're learning. Your wedding to Clementine is naturally the talk of the keeper. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Woo! Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Sure enough, you're standing in St. Bernard's Cathedral, Bertrand's Cathedral, with Clementine at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? This is what we need. I do. And I pronounce you King and Wifey. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Clementine, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. Alright. This is good. This is now 8, which is higher than this. By the time you find yourself alone with Clementine, it's past midnight and you've never felt more time. I must confess, I'm glad it's over. We finally talk open to each other. What do you mean? Demands of life and the... I don't know what's going on. Don't quite agree with it. So many liars, lip spittles, and flatterers. I don't know how you stand it. You kidding? I love it. You get used to it. I suppose you were born into it, weren't you? You had no choice but to get used to it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you. She'll come around. Only higher than each individual. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting it up. Lol. The scholars return. Bizarre news from the Tomb of the North. The scholars of Quill University have finished their excavation. Inside, they made contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. The frozen warriors declared their loyalty to King Bjarnolf and asked to be taken to him. What blazes is King Bjarnolf? Is this a joke? Who's King Bjarnolf? Bjarnolf died 400 years ago. He was a king back when the North was independent. The Ice Warriors had trouble understanding this thing. What do you suggest? King Bjarnolf was interred in the Hall of Heroes in Wintergate. We could take them to see his skeleton. Perhaps that will persuade them he's dead. Ooh, that would hurt our farming. Take them apart and see how they work. We don't like that. We don't like anything that reduces our authority. Tell him that I am King Bjarnolf.
I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen from that, though.
Let's just
There would be absolutely no consequences.
let's veto this one. I don't want this one.
You keep vetoing the ones I want to
Lothar,
vote for.
Lothar, Bjarnoff, same thing. I'm practically Barnoff. Looks like it's going to be the old Defiance.
Oops, I didn't actually put an option in.
Vote nothing. Alright, we're sealing them up. That's fine. The Chiefs could use a little Defiance. What should be done with the ancient ice warriors? Seal them in the tomb forever. Your order doesn't go down well amongst the Northerners. That's okay. Ice warriors could have proven useful. This is clearly old, powerful magic. Don't blame me. It was the council's decision. Opportunity is knocking on their door, and you're shutting it out like it's a starving wolf. The council did it, not me. You ordered the mountainside collapsed back on top of the tomb. Hopefully you'll never hear from these ice warriors again. Foreshadowing. Well, I hope they don't do it. Alright. Here comes a rebellion. Up in the north, Chief Birdswing is hosting a grand feast at their clan home. Bad news. Spider Master's still watching us like a shepherd watching sheep. But we aren't sheep, we're wolves. Aye, but for now, let's continue to baa and look fluffy. Chief's aim is to raise stability to 5. In the south, beneath the scorching sun, Canoe is strolling through the vineyard in the company of a few close friends.
Howdy,
Night.
blue on blue.
Howdy, Blue. How's it going? The ninth does not smile upon us, friend. We failed to win the Spymaster's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. How goes the search for the lookalike? Not well. I'm still looking. Best I've found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose, the wrong colored eyes, and a wooden leg.
Otherwise, perfect.
Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. For doppelgangers out there, I'm sure. Grandy's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. Alright, rebellion report. Let's have it. I knew getting into those crabs was a bad idea.
Well, no, you didn't take the crabs.
I know.
That's the problem.
And because I knew the crab bubble was going to burst. What's this say? Kingdom is blacked by the faithlessness and dishonor. The ninth god is weeping for what we have become. And whose fault is that? Zoth, the mad tyrant. They're just crazy. Alas, you're right. We have no choice but to raise our banners, march on the capital, and install a better ruler. Someone like that Balthazar guy. But first, we must work out our opening move. Pray to the ninth. Let him help us decide. And launch a preemptive strike against the patricians to cripple the military capabilities that they don't really have. If we suspect the chiefs may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us. The king's authority is low. You can also call upon the church to condemn the king. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. In the bud. Okay.
Need a little nipping.
See how it works. Petition for support of the church. Thank you for meeting with me, Your Holiness. Your message was most heartfelt. Now, how could I turn down those in need? We are all the ninth God's children, after all. Oh, I couldn't agree more. And on that subject, the church has been suffering lately, hasn't it? The king hasn't been giving you the support you deserve. Alas, it is true. The king has strayed far from the light of the night. breaks my heart, but a king with so little concern for the kingdom's spiritual health can scarcely be considered a king at all. Yeah, I remember him. This guy should be grateful. He should be on my side. Now, Balthazar on the other hand. Did he ever
But you
find
sacked him, didn't you?
No, the guy I sacked's gone. This is the new guy, the guy I put in there.
That's the new guy. Okay.
If he ever finds himself on the throne, he would be sure to make a substantial contribution to the church's coffers. Now, you know I care not for money. I only care about what's best for the kingdom, but go ahead and make the donation anyway. And what's best for the kingdom is a monarch who cares about the church. I'll lend you my full support for that. Thank you, Your Holiness. Go with God. Faithful followers of both the Ninth God and the King are thoroughly shaken by the church officially throwing their weight behind the rebels. Their loyalties are torn in half. Thousands of soldiers desert to join the rebellion, fearing for their souls. Uh-oh.
Oh, our military is pathetic.
Too bad.
That's fine. We just give all these crabs little weapons and armor and swords.
No. Crabs all have bubbles and they're bursting. Your Majesty, the kingdom consumed by civil war, the crab fat has died away on its own. The patricians have bigger things to worry about. They've lost a great deal of money as a result. Turns out the crabs may have been a bad investment. I mean, I didn't invest in them. But the crabs are the backbone of the coastal economy. Nah, I knew that was going to happen. Treasurer nods solemnly and withdraws from here. Rebellion! It's war. At long last, the grandees have reached their boiling point. We're confronted by your throne room by none other than Canu himself. Their eyes light with righteous fury. Just look at those eyes. This is the color of the flames of righteous fury. This green thing here. The Ninth God has judged you unworthy. Pretender to the throne and the grandees of the south have listened. We will rise up and fight for Balthazar, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. Next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. It's battle rule. Oof. Man, everything is lowering stuff I don't want to lower. Man. Can't lower stability. I'm gonna have to lower authority. There'll be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. We'll see about that. Any Canu strides from your own throne room without looking back. Didn't expect them to move so boldly. What are our chances? Grannies are formidable, but not undefeatable. Hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. How did things get this bad? It's because I screwed these stats big time. The leader of the rebellion is Grandee Dust. Many numbers. As reason for the uprising, he cited your history of petty transgressions against Grandees. It's too late to apologize. Urge to murder. Rising.
Urge to murder. Rising.
Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. So this is it. Civil War. That's right, Your Majesty. Kingdom is divided. There'll be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets.
Dig out. You got the buried in the backyard then?
Auction away.
Okay. So it's fun building.
Yep, I figured that E was going to go way up. I don't understand why we're going Fortress. Isn't 10 the max?
I mean, everybody needs a good little prison. I mean,
Oh, that sent the Chiefs military down. Okay. I don't think this is going to go well.
I mean, don't worry. We're only doing what's best for the empire, best for the kingdom.
Let's go ahead and do this. Along the southern border, countless swords flash in the blazing sun. Prayers fill the air. The Grandee's troops are gathering in vast numbers. By the grace of the Ninth, we have assembled an army to strike fear into the heart of the false king. What next? Next we march, but not yet. First, we must ensure we've called upon every resource at our disposal. And on that subject, I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead. I'm guessing Mark and Steve aren't really into this, since they've said nothing for the past 45 minutes. And probably aren't even still here.
Yeah, I think that's.
Have I been on mute this whole time?
Maybe.
You haven't said anything.
I haven't heard you in forever.
So yes, you might have.
The Holy Order of the Sunken Stars recognize the righteousness of our cause and will fight alongside it. Oh, I see. That's Faith and Defiance. I was thinking, we're blessed. We're blessed. Oof, they got more fighties now. The Holy Knights soon arrive in the southern camp, riding in gleaming armor atop towering steeds. They are few, but each is worth 20 ordinary soldiers in the field of battle. I must say, it feels good to have the strength of the Ninth on our side. I must say. Okay, about my egg. Your marriage to Clementine is grown stale. Oh, you get along well with her, but you made some good memories together. But there's no spark. She cares more about maximizing profits than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need a man. Congratulations, your royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Very happy, thank you. Very happy.
Tripping at sarcasm. I'm happy.
Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the king. I'm glad you found a way to have both. Done well so far. Something's still missing. A baby. However, securing an heir is impossible while the kingdom is at war with us. Defeat this rebellion, and then and only then is it worth looking to. Talk to you again when the realm is at peace. Alright, let's get this stomping out of the way. Vast armies darken the landscape, shadows of clouds, flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the south is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous Cur Grandee Dust many numbers. I received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the north. If they march now, they'll intercept the Grandees in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with an army of the coast. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the cursed Grandees. What are your orders? I think they should join forces. They're in your walls. Once you get Grandees in your walls, you never get them out. Very well.
You guys scrub really hard.
Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on a battle. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Should we? Well, your commander wants to go for it. Cowards! I thought the chiefs of the north were made of sterner stuff than that. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damned cowards, cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards.
Yellow belly.
How did the battle go? Oh my god, this is terrible. It's all terrible. There wasn't a damn battle. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the patricians, the chief told them to just hang back, do nothing. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire southern army walked on by. They'll have their heads for this if you win, which now looks less like. You got no choice but to rely on the patricians. These guys. I'll lead the troops personally.
We're really loyal to
and inspiring as your presence may be to the troops, your death or severe injury would destroy their morale completely. No, I'm sick of waiting around. We're doing this. We're gonna get stomped and we're gonna have a good time. I will prepare your armor and horse. We ride it.
That's for roast.
Sitting on a bench outside of Sunbleach Villa, two patricians on the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. I'd like to introduce some friends of mine. Good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure, as always. Is this the place? Ugh, it smells like fish. Oh dear, I'm already having second thoughts about this. Wow, I take it you found my colleague's arguments most persuasive. Indeed, Lord Patrician Wargashud made some excellent points about the king's incompetence. Yeah, I know, I'm stupid. The most persuasive part was a giant bag of gold. You ensnared the Chancellor as well, most impressive. I know, right? With their help, we've already reduced the tariffs on trading with Kurth. Coast prospers. Unfortunately, the spy master still remains beyond our grasp. It's not going to matter. But with these three in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach.
Oh, we got a vote.
Who could have foreseen?
I mean, I'm sure it's a shock.
Voting. I should the persistent advantage, they'll bring down the king in a bribery scandal. Raise others' defiance. After all this, our plan is to make the king look like the corrupt one? I mean, that's pretty much done already. After all, isn't his court absolutely rotten with bribes and scandals? Worse than it's been in centuries? Of course it is. And we're to blame. We did it. The general public doesn't need to know that part. We just need to ensure the other nobles hate the king enough to support our version of events. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise other regions to... Oh, Jesus. It's there already. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. 2 or more regions pass the final stage, the winner will be decided at random. Okay, if any of these hit 0 and it's almost there, it takes priority. The rebellion ends with a rebellion win, and the final scheme stage passes at the same time the scheme takes place. The monarch can only win in ambitious events. Okay, well that's not happening. Tell you what. Let's get the defiance down.
Now that was awful rude.
Okay, now the Chiefs are gonna rebel. Maybe. Captured loyalists. What's this? Alright, let's see what this pinch point. Let's see what this has done. Glory awaits Canute. Our forces will soon march across the River Whitefleet in the north, and after that, it's a clear road to the capital. A river crossing is a dangerous time for anyone. We should do something unexpected. Build rafts downstream to float our troops. By the 9th, what cowardice is this? We take the main bridge and fortify it, will control half the north. Verily, if I urge caution. Be cautious.
I mean, Canoe is suggesting caution.
Build rafts downstream, away from trouble. Rank cowardice, but if that's our decision. Grandees cross the river
I should be
downstream.
procrastinating.
On primitive rafts, they're able to get closer to the capital while avoiding ambush by the chief. But the peasant folk whisper that the grandees are afraid of the king's loyalties. Captured loyalist. Good news, Zekrom. In my last sortie, I captured a key leader of the loyalist forces. A scourge on you, Canoe. Oh, it's blue on blue. He's been captured, you boil-bottomed snollygoster. Canoe, you're a boil-bottomed snollygoster. Release me at once. Someone gag our guest. I'm tired of listening to their wittering. That's better. Now we can hear ourselves think. So, Zekrom, what shall we do with our prize?
Yeah, vote C is pretty good.
Blue on blue gets to live. Really? You're just letting me go? Yes. Make sure you tell all your fellow chiefs that we are your friends, not that tyrannical excuse for a king. The final battle rule. It's the night before the final battle. The atmosphere in the coastal camp is subdued. Everyone knows the grandees are a formidable foe. They're pretty powerful. On the journey, you've had to leave most of the luxuries of king behind, but your marshal was good enough to ensure the royal command tent is always well stocked with wine. Get wasted. Get drunk.
Get wasted.
Drink only enough to steady my nerves. Take a sip. Your hand trembles only slightly. Tomorrow we fight. How are you feeling? I'm eager for glory. We're totally gonna win this. Let's see if that feeling survives contact with the enemy. Now that you're here, you need to lead your troops. Otherwise, their morale will plummet. What? I didn't realize I'd be in actual danger. At last. Chance to show how I can fight. Look forward to seeing you in action. The next day, at an ungodly hour, you climb onto your war horse. Ride out with your troops to meet the grandees on the battle. The sky is blood red. Flags whip in the wind. Horns blow, drums beat. Both sides are in battle formations, with the enemy visible only as 1,000 gleams of swords and weapons. Troops are looking at you. They expect speech. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's see. We die today, we die in glory, but try not to die. Today
They could take your lies, but they could never take my lies.
This is going to be bad. I don't know. Let's do the one that doesn't sound terrible. It's all terrible. Your soldiers reply with a half-hearted cheer. Their hearts aren't really in it. Okay. Hang back with the archers. That's a 90% chance of what? It doesn't really say. You can't really lose authority. Let's go with you. Rather than risking your neck on the battlefield, you decide to hang back with the archers. Close enough to the action that people can't describe you as a coward, but far enough away that you're probably safe. Watch the battle from afar. Your heart beating in your ears like a drum. Troops clashing back and forth across the churn. Blood-soaked mud. Clouds of arrows dropping down. Soldiers dying in seconds. 0%.
0% chance.
The battle lasts for hours, and then in an instant, it's over. The coastal soldiers break from the line and start running, and the grandees whoop in triumph and start chasing them down. And Marshall
Which again
appears.
for relying on our one military.
Well, Marshall appears, charging through the chaos, and pulls you onto her horse. The day is lost. We must flee. Let's get out of here. Flee the blood-soaked battlefield, following closely by the marshal, not stopping until you've left it far behind. There should be enough distance for now.